Hello, BW, and Happy New Year. Of course, I could not let this day pass without getting on and wishing all of you a happy, a blessed, and a prosperous new year. And so I am so excited to be continuing the Better Woman, Better Wife journey with you ladies. It has been an utmost pleasure, just going on this journey of trying to better up. Ever since August of 2018, we've been on this journey of trying to better up. And I must say, I got on and I started this ministry to inspire, to uplift, and to encourage. But I must say that you ladies have uplifted, have encouraged, and inspired me to be a better me. And that's the BW mantra, is to be better. And so we have been doing the thing for the last 4 years, but now, ladies, it is time to take it to the next level. So if you watch my video on last week, I told you the word for 2023, because every year the Better Woman, Better Wife starts off with the word that we focus on for the entire year. And our word for 2023 is landing. Landing. We are landing. And I even went back, and I pray y'all go back and watch the video. I even told you a story of where I got that word from. And basically, I was in Gatlinburg. I'm going to summarize it real quick. I was in Gatlinburg with my daughter for her birthday, and there was a sign that said it costs $1 to fly, but it costs $50 to land. Basically, what they were saying was, it don't take a lot to get started on what you're trying to achieve, but it costs a whole lot to try to achieve or to land where you're trying to go. And so I thought that would be so perfect for us for 2023, because many of us have started so many challenges. We have started flying, like the sign said, but we haven't landed because it costs a lot to land. Sometimes it costs us losing people or removing people out of our life. Sometimes it costs us removing or deleting those bad habits that we have. Sometimes it costs time, it costs energy, it costs talent. So usually it don't cost a lot to get started on a goal, but it does cost us a lot to achieve that goal. It costs a lot to achieve a goal. And so like now, I'm in my doctorate program. I have had to give up time. I've had to give up sleep. I've had to sacrifice a lot in order for me to land come April of 2023. To God be the glory. I'll be able to make it to that day. And so that's what this landing is all about. And again, it'll make more sense if you go back and watch the video. But that's our word for 2023. We are not only setting goals in 2023, but we are achieving those goals. And achieving is equivalent to landing. So we're not only flying, we are landing exactly where we say we're going to land. If we said we losing 15 pounds, we landing. If we said we finna better up in our marriage, we landing this year. If we said we finna up our game on our finances, we landing this year. If we're going to start that business, we doing it this year. We are landing this year. We're going to write that book. We are landing this year. So our word, you all, is landing. If you are with me in the comments below, I want you to type in, I'm landing. I'm landing this year. Whatever you set out to do, our goal is we're going to wake up every day and we're going to be intentional about our goals. These ain't just New Year's resolutions, because you know how New Year's resolutions go. Y'all know I really don't believe in New Year's resolutions, because usually we make all these resolutions on the 1st, and by the 15th, they one and done. We don't even accomplish those. But I'm talking about doing something where we are bettering up, not only for us, but for the generations coming behind us. I told y'all in one of my videos, this ain't even about me no more. This is about my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. Sometimes we can be a blessing to our children, but sometimes we can also be a curse to our children. And that's biblical. Curses down to the 4th generation. So I've made it up in my mind, I want to be a blessing. I've did enough cursing for my family. I want to be a blessing to them. I want to leave a legacy for them. And so I'm trying to be the best version of myself that I can be. And that's going to require me to land some of these things that I keep saying that I want to do. And so with that being said, that's our word for 2023. I also want to quickly share with you the challenge that we have for January. I wanted to do the finance challenge in December, and a lot of y'all reached out to me and said, hey, we ain't doing it in December. We just going to keep it 1K with you. We shopping for our kids, our loved ones. I got it. I receive it. I heard you. And so January, of course, this month, starting today, we are leveling up, or we're going to land by the end of this year on our financial goal, whatever that may be for you. For some of you, it's getting rid of debt, eliminating debt. For some of you, it's just lowering your debt. For some of you, it may be investment, because y'all may already have y'all debt under control where you basically trying to invest. Whatever that is, we are landing in 2023. And so what I wanted to start off with today is for us to just start looking at our finances and create a budget for ourselves. Write it out. Habakkuk always tell us to write out the vision. So I want you to write out what your financial goal is for the month. And of course, even though this is a monthly challenge, we're going to work on this throughout the year. So write it out. Write out your vision, what you want your vision to be. And I said Habakkuk, it's Habakkuk. I can never pronounce the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about in the Bible. Habakkuk. But anyway, we're going to write out the vision. And so we're going to write out what we want our financial goals to be. But that's going to require us writing out our debt. And what I want us to do, our challenge for this week, is we want to start aiming for the lowest amount of debt. So I'm just going to give you an example. Say, for instance, you got 3 charge cards. Say one of them may be $5,000, one of them may be $1,000, one of them may be $500. So we're going to try to start with the $500 debt. And I actually got this idea from Dave Ramsey. I read his book on last year. And he said to start with your smallest debt. And we're going to work on paying off that debt. We also going to start an emergency fund. And, this may sound real trivial to some of you, like emergency fund. We all grown, we adults. You would not believe how many adults do not have an emergency savings account. So we're going to start doing that. So we're going to see what we can put toward the lowest amount of debt. And we also going to see what can we put in our emergency savings, or just a savings period, okay? And if some of you, if you don't have any debt, and if you already have that savings account, let's start looking at what we can invest in. I know I've been hearing a lot about investing in property, is a good investment. So we're going to start looking at that. But just today, for those who are joining us in the financial challenge, I want us to write out our debt, what our goal is, what do we want to pay off this year? Because some of our debts may be too big. We can't pay it off in 2023. But of course, we can pay off one thing. So that's what I want our goal to be. What bill can we pay off? And for some of us, it may be 2 or 3. But I want you to write out what you want your goal to be, whether it's 1 bill, 2 bills, 3 bills. We're going to write it out, and we are landing in 2023. Also, that savings account, we want to write down. And for everybody, it's different, because I don't know nobody's finances. It may be $20. It may be $50. It may be $10, $100. I don't know, but I know we need to start saving. We need to start saving. And we need to start teaching our kids about finance. And I said in a video a couple of months ago, I really want another woman in the Better Woman group. So if you're good with finances and you have something we can do on these daily challenges, please, please, please contact me at betterwoman.betterwife@gmail.com and help me with this month's challenge. But just like we've been doing for the last 3 years, just because we do a challenge for 1 month, don't mean the challenge ends at the end of the month. This is something we're going to work on the whole year. So again, what is our challenge? We're writing down all of our debt, and our goal is going to be to focus on at least the lowest amount. For you, it may be the last 3 lowest bills. Say for instance, you may have one for $100, $300, and $500. You may want to pay all 3 of those off, but we want to aim for at least one. So we're writing down our bills, our debt this week. We're going to put something on the lowest one, and you're going to calculate how much it's going to take every week or every month to pay it off by the end of the year, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. Say, for instance, it's $1,200, so we need to invest $100 or pay $100 every week. Y'all see where I'm going with this, $100 every week toward this. And then our second thing that we're going to do is say, how much am I going to save every week, about weekly? I don't know how often you get paid, whether it's $50 or $100. So savings account, as well as paying off the lowest debt. So we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And guess what we're doing this year? We landing on our goals. And so as I continue to look at stuff, I know I have something on my to-do list to look at something, a free webinar that the Budgetnista is doing. If you have ever heard of her, please check her out. If not, the Budgetnista. She's doing a free webinar about saving in 2023. So I'm going to check that out, and I'm going to share with you all what I learned from that. And so I'm going to just be dropping tidbits. But for this month, those are our 2 goals: to write down our debt, and our goal is to focus on the lowest one, as well as start a savings account. And I'm going to be dropping other tidbits. I'm going to go back to my Dave Ramsey book and see what I can bring out of that, as well as the Budgetnista. And every week this month, I'm going to be bringing something to you to focus on, or just encourage you on what we're doing now, these 2 things that we're doing now. So y'all, I'm just so excited. about what this year gonna bring. I'm so excited, even thinking about the word landing and achieving some goals, because I know for me, myself, I've set goals, health goals, weight loss goals, financial goals that I did not get a chance to achieve in 2022. But this year, just thinking about that word landing has motivated me and propelled me to, hey, I'm just on fire. And so you all have a happy, happy, happy new year. And again, leave in a comment if you are joining me in this week's finance challenge or this month's finance challenge. I'm landing. And then next month, we're going to do our health challenge. So I'm ready. I'm excited, ladies. So reach out to me if there is any ladies who want to just start off with a challenge or lead out in a challenge. Because again, this Better Woman group is just not about me. I want all of us to come together and uplift, encourage. And there's so many of you who have so much talent, so much wisdom, so much knowledge. Share it with the group. Okay, that's what this platform is for. This is not a Felicia platform. This is a platform where we 500 strong, in case y'all don't know. I know we're probably not as big as some platforms, but I think we can do great things with 500 women in the group. 500. And just think if all of us say, you know what? At least once a week, I'm going to get on here and encourage another woman. At least I'm going to get on here and post, or I may get on here and do a video just to encourage somebody else. Do you know the power in 500 women with the mindset to encourage another woman, to reach back and pull another woman up? It may be that you want to lead out in a challenge. You may want to get on here and just say something to the women. You may want to post something encouraging. Whatever it is, it takes a circle of women. Just like it takes a village to raise a child, I think it takes a circle of women for us coming together to go to the next level, to keep encouraging each other. And so, and I started a podcast this year. That's why I have this podcast. Y'all probably wonder what is Caffeine and Conversation. It's a new podcast that me and my bestie started in 2023. So we did our first one today. And so, of course, I was representing the Caffeine and Conversation. And, of course, I talked about the BW on the podcast. And so I'm just excited about what 2023 is bringing. So again, if there's anybody who want to get on, we can maybe do a video, we can do a talk on here, whatever we can do to keep encouraging and uplifting each other. You know, that's what it's all about for me. And so with that being said, you all be blessed. Happy New Year again. And thank you so much. Thank you all. Y'all don't know what it means for y'all to support the BW ministry. Many of you support the BW Foundation. If you are new to the group, not only is this our online women's ministry, this is also a nonprofit. We have another leg, which is called the Better Woman, Better Wife Foundation, where we give back scholarships to nursing students. And in a little bit, I'm going to be posting our winner for January of 2023. And so y'all support the ministry, y'all support the foundation. And I just want to take a minute to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. And I'm so grateful. When last night came and I was thanking God for the many blessings, of course, I thank them for the BW circle and how y'all have blessed not only the ministry, but the foundation as well. So y'all have a blessed day.